Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to football action. The second to last game of the season, regular season, between the new Trier Trevians and the Glenbrook North Spartans. A game with a lot of emotional impact for the Glenbrook North Spartans here, as it is the senior night, and senior night for them has special meaning because of the death of their quarterback from last year. But just before the start of the season, touchback, and he was honored tonight before the game. And right off the bat, offside against Glenbrook North. Nevin Cremascoli on at quarterback. A handoff. And Brody Roth, the ball carrier, picks up about 2 off of that. The straight ahead by Cremascoli got the first down up at the 31-yard line. Cremascoli, lone man in the backfield, offside again against the Spartans as the whole line jumped. To the side, Brody Roth. Roth picked up about a yard. We're here at Glenbrook North. Both Glenbrook schools have a problem. They literally you get an echo off the building here. Another 2 yards. Too short of the first. And straight ahead and got enough for the first down. Trevians 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line, their own. Handoff to Roth. He avoided 1 tackle. Tried to turn the corner and picked up only about 2. New Trier undefeated on the season. And the first 4 games. Or 3 games make it of the regular season. And the pass complete. Thought he was out of bounds. He isn't. Down at the 28-yard line of the Spartans. Cremascoli, little flare to the side, almost a screen pass, although there was no screen set up. Pickup of a couple, and who was that? Was that Kirkpatrick? Might have been. With the reception, the handoff to Brody, and Roth up ahead to the 22-yard line. 3rd down. And about 5. Roth slipped a little bit, but I think he still got the first down. Again, they hand off to Roth. And Brody Roth down to about the 12 or so. And the keeper, they throw and out of bounds, a bit long. And also, I think this might be a little bit early in the game, but I think the Trevians might be taking this game a little bit for granted. Trevians take a timeout. Might be taking this game a little bit for granted. Evanston beat Glenbrook North, going for the field goal here. The kick is up, and it is short. No. And it's a touchback. New Trier looking at, they beat Evanston, and Evanston beat Glenbrook North 48-0. And we're also getting to that time of the football season, the same as what happens in baseball, getting to later in the season, and a bit bizarre here without a playoff and everything else. So back to pass, throws, complete. Gained about 4. Second down. Back to pass. Steps up and going to get thrown for a loss as the pocket closed. And fourth down, 4 downs and out. And fair caught right at the midfield stripe. And the Trevians take over. Spring is always the toughest time to play sports in high school. And usually the football doesn't deal with that, so it's unique for them. Because, of course, you have the usual distractions. Well, this year you don't have those distractions, but you still have graduation and senioritis and all that other stuff that kind of throws in. The handoff and no game. Actually lost a yard or two. Second down. Back to pass. And the rollout. Little flare. It passes complete. And down he goes at the 20. Yeah, make it the 23. 23 and a half maybe. First and 10 for the Trevians there. No score. First quarter. And Brody Roth on the flare pass out to the flat. And charging ahead. Looks like he gained about 5. And the flag goes flying for another offside against Glenbrook North. That gave the Trevians a first down. To the side, and the spinorama out of bounds to gain a yard or 2. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Got the pushback and in for the touchdown. Brody Roth in for the touchdown. And the try for the PAT. The point after touchdown, the kick is up, and it be good. And the Trevians lead 7-0 with 5 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Very quick quarter here today. A lot on the ground. Kept the clock moving. On the kickoff return up to the 31-yard line. And we're down in the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, the new Trier Trevians leading Glenbrook North by the score of 7-0. Here at Northbrook, Glenbrook North High School. Before Northbrook High School, which became Glenbrook High School, which became Glenbrook North, the Northbrook has a first down on the run. The Northbrook High School students went to New Trier if they were on the east side of Waukegan Road, and went to Wheeling High School if they were on the west side. And a pretty good gain here, a gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4. Make it 3. As quarterback raises that leg, you better be careful. That could be a legal procedure. Pass is incomplete. The option, pretty good yardage. And some high tackling and a little bit sloppy on the part of the Trevians allows for a pretty good gain of yards. First and 10 for the Spartans. Quarterback keep. Tried to dash ahead and got nothing. May have even lost a yard out of that. Nope. Got back to the original line. 2nd and 10. Again on the option. Quarterback keeps it himself and gets some pretty good yardage. And down to the 10-yard line for its 1st and 10 for Glenbrook North there. Glenbrook North also has the distinction of being the first state champion when they first did the Illinois High School Association first instituted football playoffs in 1974. Gosh, I've been in high school sports longer than I've been in state championship for football. The rollout, the pass, complete. 3rd down. 3rd and goal to go. Quarterback keep, and he got stopped behind the line. And we'll bring up 4th down and about 7. They're going to go for the field goal, and now the flag. And I think the flag is actually for illegal participation. And it was a timeout without a timeout being called. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened. And the kick is not high enough, blocked. And Trier will take over at the 22, I guess that is. 1st and 10. If you're a fan of movies about the North Shore, this would be New Trier Risky Business, Joel of Risky Business versus Ferris Bueller for Glenbrook North. If they were really students, whatever. And I'm saying that because Joel of Risky Business lived in Glencoe, which is New Trier Township. And Ferris Bueller, when he picks up his girlfriend and whatever, it's here at this school, Glenbrook North. And the kick away and out of bounds at the 20. Nice, deep. 5:04 left to play here in the quarter. Glenbrook North is the smallest school in the Central Suburban South. New Trier the largest. New Trier is the largest in the Central Suburban League. Back to pass. Throws long and out of bounds, but they say a late hit. Make a pass interference on the part of the Trevians. So 1st and 10 for Glenbrook North at their own 40-yard line here. Cut to the outside. And didn't gain anything. Lone back. Now man in motion. Low snap. Going back, looking for some help. And throws it. And I don't know why that wasn't intentional grounding, but he threw it out of bounds. Quarterback, the pass, and incomplete. 4th down. The kick away. And Trevians will let it roll dead at the 31. 2:54 left to play here in the first half. The handoff, and second ever good yardage, got the first down on the first play. Cremascoli steps back, and down he goes. And I think that's a flag for intentional grounding on the part of the Trevians. Yeah. Here's side pass complete. There was no receiver. There was a neutral player there, but he is not a receiver. He wasn't eligible to receive that pass. So that was the reason for that intentional grounding. Back to pass, Cremascoli, over to the sideline and overthrew it. Incomplete. Fourth down. Low snap, kick away. And fair caught. I don't know if that was called as a fair catch, but that's what it turned out to be because he caught it while he was on his knees. First and 10. The option, it didn't work. Nice job coming in on that one. I think it was Sam Harvey. Yeah, Sam Harvey. Caught him in the backfield. Back to pass to the side. And that was a screen pass, but it was complete, but gained almost nothing. It's sending it down the sideline. And incomplete. I think they were screaming about another pass interference. Low snap. Short kick. Bobbled, and so the Trevians will fall on it. Luke Stewart fell on it. Back to pass. Throws. And intercepted. At the 28-yard line of the Spartans. Pass complete. Short of the first down. He stepped out of bounds. Yards short. Second down and 1. Winding down the first half here. Back to pass. Throw. Complete. And obviously working the clock here as well as the yards up to the 47-yard line. Another first down for the Spartans. Back to pass. And again complete. Again on the sideline. Again stopping the clock. Make it incomplete. Which stops the clock, too, I suppose. Back to pass. And gets out of trouble. A long pass, and it is complete. Got behind the defense over there on the far side. And down to the 9, they set it. First and 10 at the 9. The rollout, the pass, touchdown, Glenbrook North. And the try for the PAT. The kick is no good. And the 20 seconds left. The Trevians lead by a single digit, 7-6 here, and which will probably be what happens going into halftime. Picked up at the 1 and up to about the 26-yard line where the Trevians take over. After how bad the weather has been all day today, it's not too bad tonight. Partly cloudy, temperatures upper 50s, maybe low 60s. Got a good, strong wind, and anyway, we're done with the first half. Trevians lead by a point, 7-6. And Trevians leading by a point. Start the second half, the kick away. And taking it about the 3. Does a little hurdle and gets up to about the 25, and then a little bit of a fumble in there. I think they're saying the ground calls it a fumble, though. So even if New Trier did come up with it, as the players themselves are indicating, I don't think it matters. The refs are a little bit slow in their signal, though. Still, Glenbrook North football. The pass up the middle, incomplete. And added to that, there was a penalty thrown in there. Looks to be a holding call. Quarterback keeps and didn't find the hole. Trevians plugged it up quickly. Well, this year that the spring sports guys are starting their tryouts. And some of these players might be a little bit tired if they're going up for some of the spring sports as well. Fourth down. Back to pass. Going long. And nope. Or third down, I guess that was. Now it's fourth down. The kick away. Fair caught. All right, at the 30. And the Trevians have the football. Colonel Scully with the handoff. And Brody Roth. Up to the 31-yard line. And met in the backfield. Got nothing. Lost a couple of yards. Third down and 9 from the 34. And the pass incomplete. And or second down and 9. I guess there was a penalty thrown in there I didn't see. Pass, and it's intercepted at the 12-yard line. And the Titans have it. Titans, right? Sorry. Oh, boy, that's a biggie. 25 cents into the charity jar for the misspeak. Spartans bring it back to the original line. It looks like no gain. Back to pass. Throws. Complete. And looks like he got the first down before diving out of bounds. Quarterback keep, and no hold developed. Second down and 11. Handoff. No. Quarterback keep. Straight ahead. Picked up 3, actually. Second down and 8. Back to pass. Throws. And they're saying complete. At the 34, that'll be enough for a first down. Back to pass. And going to run out of time and thrown for a loss, a big loss. Loss of about 12. Second down at 22 now for the Spartans of Glenbrook North. The pass incomplete. Third down at 22. And quarterback keeps it. Picks up a few, maybe 5. And it'll bring up a fourth down at about 17 or thereabout. And the Glenbrook North squad will kick it away. And the kick. Whoa, close to it, as it turned out, but Trevians didn't touch it. Down by the Spartans at the 47-yard line. Carmascoli, the pass complete. Got the first down and picked up about 2 more, so a gain of about 12. Good for the first down at the 41-yard line. The handoff. Well, you know, all these years, this is my 51st year working in high school sports, my 35th doing television. I always said I wasn't going to retire. I was just, take a lot. Well, things have changed. Nothing lasts forever. I'm beginning to look. A lot of people said, oh, you got to stay with it till you get 100,000 games. Well, sometimes it's sort of taken out of your hands. Not much there. Pass and broken up, nearly intercepted. The Spartan a little upset about that. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws. Touchdown to Josh Kirkpatrick. And there's a little bit of a celebration in there. And with that celebration, that's an unsportsmanlike. Did a little dance out there. So they'll mark it off on the point after here. And the kick is no good, wide right. And Trevians lead at 13-6 with 2:22 left to play in the third quarter. Celebrating is a unsportsmanlike conduct now. And Josh Kirkpatrick did a little dance after he made the reception. Not that it was a bad reception, but you're not allowed to celebrate. Celebrating is kind of a form of taunting, I guess, is the way they are now viewing it, talking about sportsmanship and so forth. The pass, thread the needle, pass is complete. And the handoff, and on the initial rush forward before being stopped, he did get the first down. 13-6 the score in favor of the Trevians, out of bounds. I said 13-0, didn't I? 13-6 the score. The long pass and knocked away, incomplete. And there's a flag, though, on the play. And I think they're going to call pass interference against New Trier. It's in that general area. Yep, pass interference against the Trevians. And didn't even get back to the original line. Lost 1, second and 11 at the 49-yard line. Back to pass, going long and complete down at the 12. I think, or was it incomplete? Incomplete at the 12. And we're done with the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth. Trevians leading 13-6. Back to pass. Throws. Incomplete. Fourth down. The kick away. Our baseball season. Whoa. Little miscommunication on the part of the Trevians. Nearly cost them the ball. New Trier retains possession, though. Our baseball season begins next week in real time. We've got 18 games scheduled this year. And as it now stands, it'll be regular season games. We will not be doing any playoffs this year. Quarterback keep. Up to the 45. The handoff and big yardage by Brody Roth. They spotted it about a half yard short of a first down. And on second effort, got the first down and then some. Up close to midfield. Trevians lead 13-6, fourth quarter. And this has been a bit of a shock for the Trevians. I know the coaches aren't too happy with this. And I know the players aren't too happy, but and Trevians moving the ball here down to the 40-yard line. That'll be good for another Trevian first down. I think Trier was expecting to be all over Glenbrook North. The line hasn't done well in getting those openings on the interior. And the offense has sputtered a little bit. Cremascoli and throwing and intercepted. Key interception. The pass intended to look like for Ty Harden. First and 10 at the 12 of the Spartans. Spartans with the ball. Found the hole, gained about 5, it looked like. Back to pass. And incomplete. That was supposed to be a short pass, apparently, that just he ran out of time on, got rushed, and couldn't get it away. Over here to the near side. That pass is complete. That'll give them the first down out at the 27-yard line. Quarterback keep, and this time met in the backfield. Loss of about 3. Again, back to pass, throwing long and incomplete. And third down. Again, back to pass, rolling out, and swamped in the backfield. Back at the 11. And that'll bring up a fourth down. And whoops, bad snap. And out of the back of the end zone, that's a safety. And the Trevians pick up 2 points. And it's 15-6 with 5:11 left to play. The kick away, kind of a squibber. And picked up at about the 27. And backs way ahead and out of bounds at the 40, about the 43. Chase Avery with the return. Tyler Harden now on at quarterback. Picked up about 2. Harden again. Stays on his feet. And gets the first down. Harden again. Keeps it. And straight ahead. You know, the springtime, we usually have these same issues with, all the distractions that come about in the spring, although this year some of those distractions aren't happening, like prom and things like that. But nonetheless, the spring, and then there's also the ever-popular senioritis that usually happens about this time of year. And this year, why, with the seasons all bunched together, you have all the different tryouts of the different teams on top of each other. And good yardage by Ty Harden. Down to the 15-yard line. Now a flag on the end of that, and that's an unsportsmanlike conduct, I think, against the Trevians. That appears to be the case. And particularly on these fall sports, they're not, the coaches don't know how to prepare for that because they're not used to it, because they don't, for these fall sports, this is the first time they've ever had to deal with that sort of stuff. So I think that can be playing a little bit of an effect here in this particular game. And, of course, with football, they're seeing how there's no playoff involved in this. That, certainly the senioritis sort of stuff might, in fact, be playing a part in this season and what's happening right now. I'm saying that looking at what's happening in this particular game. I mean, I may be way off base on it, is my point. And the Trevians take a knee. I'll probably have to take a couple of other knees here, and Trevians are going to win this one. That first down gives them the downs, and I think Glenbrook North is out of timeouts anyway. So the Trevians going to win this one 15-6. Cremascoli takes another knee. And that is going to be it. So the New Trier undefeated season continues on, despite what went on in this one, I guess, in some ways. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more sports action here on the network. Baseball begins. Our scheduled first games are against Loyola. We've got a home-home series to start the regular season. Our next football game is against Maine South. And kind of a way of shaking hands without shaking hands here. Trevians win 15-6. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody. This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation. All rights reserved.